And then what I'll have to
Don't
do
go to
with
the
these
road,
guys,
yes.
since there's no drawn out comb in there, is I'll have to feed them sugar water about 2 cups every other day.
Okay.
And what they'll do is once they start drawing that comb out, they'll start filling it up with sugar water for her to eat.
Okay.
And then the other ones that they draw out, she'll lay her larvae in there. And then they cap them off, and then the little bees will come out of that. And then so in 2 weeks we'll have 2 of those. Or I'm sorry, in 2 months we'll have 2 of those. And then after that we'll put the honey supers on top of that. And I'll put another piece of, in essence, a piece of plastic in there. There's really small holes in it. The worker bees that are out here can go through it, but she's bigger. She can't make it through. It's called a queen excluder. And then they'll go up there and put all the honey in there, and that's what you actually get your honey out.
Okay.
And you leave the bottom 2 boxes alone.
Because that's where the eggs are. And
the eggs. And,
out.
yep. And they put honey down there for them to eat on in the wintertime. So they'll fill those up, and then after those are filled, then they'll just, in essence, move their way up and fill them up. And so this hive probably won't produce until the fall now, if it produces by the fall, which it should. But I'm going to guess that it produced 200 pounds of honey this year.
Wow.
So
we'll bring you guys some honey if you want some honey.
bring you guys some honey.
Nice.
So
I'd love to have
we
local
see
honey
see all the-
for
see all the-
allergies.
Exactly.
That's good.
the wings flapping right there.
Yeah.
That's in essence getting a pheromone out here to get those guys to come down here. That's what they call fanning. So. I mean, it's its own little culture.
Okay, good.
About 2 years ago, we had another swarm. This tree that was up much higher, and it was about 3-4 times that size.
It was as big as this box.
It was probably big as that box.
The guy I called, he has I think 12 hives now.
I thought you had 7.
Yeah, he's up to 12 because he's catching a bunch of swarms. And he had one the other day that was in a catalpa tree that he took a box that size and it was literally completely full. Like you couldn't, there was no space inside of it, and they were on they formed around the outside of the box. And so he took another box to get them in. He said it was the biggest swarm he's ever seen.
Then you only have one queen then. How do you?
Right. Well, so in essence, what he would do is go ahead and build a hive up to get them all
Stack
into it.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was actually doing an African style one, a long bar hive, is what they call it. So it looks in essence like a horse trough, and then you put bars across the top of it with just a strip of wax on it, and they will pull the honeycomb down. But you, in essence, destroy that hive every time that you do it. So you have to break the comb off and crush it up to get the honey out of it. Where these, you take the frames out, put them in a spinner, it spins the honey out, you put them back in, they fill it right back
Yeah,
in.
that
So,
makes more sense to me.
so some people like to buy the honeycomb honey, and so that's what you use the top bar hives for. They're a lot cheaper to make. I mean, it's like $30 compared to $90 to make those. So they're a third of the cost, and then he's going to sell his comb honey to people, which people pay more for. He's a police officer, and he's looking at retirement doing beekeeping.
Yeah.
And that's what he's trying to get himself set up for when he's ready to retire. He'll do that. So.
You're not balling up there anymore.
Yep.
Good.
So that tells me that she's in there, plus all the other action that's going on there.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.